73% of all new websites fail. Yeah, there was a study a few years back that identified that 73% of all new websites, after you invested time, energy, and money, failed to produce better results than its predecessor. So when you're looking at the examples of great-looking websites in the personal injury space, keep in mind that it's not just about the look. It's about having a business tool in the form of a website that helps your business capture more clients. What is a website supposed to do to help you get those clients? Well, it's supposed to do the following two things. One, attract. Two, convert. It's that simple, but if you look at majority of websites in the personal injury space, they fail to do either or both. Why? Because they're built by people who do not understand marketing. So when you hire a web design and development agency that does not know on an expert level marketing, chances are they will build you a good-looking website. It will probably look a heck of a lot better than your current website, and it will not attract new clients, and it will not convert them into paid clients. A big problem. So how do you make sure that this does not happen to your law firm? Well, first of all, focus on hiring the right marketing company to build you a new website. Yes, marketing companies like my own have great design capability and know how to build websites that attract and convert clients. Second, your website, the marketing company that builds the website, you gotta make sure that they have the right elements on it. What are the right elements? Well, it's things like telling them right away, your prospective clients who visit the site, that you can help them solve their problem. How does it do it? It clearly states that you are not just in the personal injury space, but you also have handled the types of cases that they have. So think about listing all types of personal injuries or personal injury cases that you have handled and tell them how you do this. Secondly, make sure that you do not tell them how good you are, but have other people tell them how good you are. How do you do that? Testimonials, preferably video testimonials and written testimonials, and trust badges. What are trust badges? It's those little badges from Google and Avvo and Super Lawyers and maybe Yelp and maybe Better Business Bureau, where your former clients gave you a review. In those badges, you would have the number of stars that you got or the rating and the number of reviews that you had. It's super important. People will click on those badges and go to those third-party websites to read those reviews. It is important for all of us to make sure that when we're hiring a personal injury attorney, that you are actually good at this thing that you say that you're good at. We will not trust you as much as we would trust other people who were your clients and their opinions of the quality of the service and the results that you have delivered. Incredibly important. What else is important on that new site? Well, having the right unique selling proposition. I know, you're a lawyer, you do not want to think about selling, but chances are, when a prospective client reaches out to you, they're also reaching out to 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 other attorneys. You have to make the case, pun intended, for them to retain you rather than your competitors. How do you do that? It starts with having a great USP, unique selling proposition. How do you create a great unique selling proposition? By answering this very basic question. Why should I, your prospective client, choose to engage you versus your competition? Once you answer that, you tell me why I should be choosing you over everybody else. It's plain and simple, super important. Most lawyers don't have that. The second thing you ought to have on your website is an irresistible offer. What's an irresistible offer? Before I tell you, let me explain that there are 2 types of people, primarily, that will come to your website. There's a type that's ready to talk to you like now. They're far enough in the buying journey where they're just ready to pick up the phone and talk to a lawyer. Those usually are between 2 and 4% of all of the website visitors. The other 96 to 98% are just looking around. They will be retaining an attorney sometime in the future, but are not ready to have that conversation right now. Why? What's the conversion rate? Right? Most websites convert between 2 and 4%, lawyer websites anyway. The reason for that is, once again, because they're not ready to talk yet. So how do you make sure that when they are ready to talk, they actually call you? Well, it's by offering them something that's really easy to consume, also known as an irresistible offer. What might that offer look like? Could be a checklist. How to hire a great personal injury attorney. could be a white paper, something that is downloadable by them in exchange for their name and email address. Why would you want their name and email address? Simply, well, if they didn't convert on that first visit, if they didn't pick up the phone and call you, but they will be retaining, chances are, a personal injury attorney in some time in the future, not too distant of a future. You want to have an automated way of following up with them so that you would build that bias, positive bias toward hiring you. How do you do that? Once they provide your website with their name and email address, we can set up an engine that will automatically follow up with them in a non-annoying way. How do we do that? Well, we create content that answers, each piece of content answers a specific question that they should be asking you, a personal injury attorney. We will deliver those answers to them via email. This way, we're going to continually remind them about you, and when the time is right for them to pick up the phone and call, their chances are they're going to call you. It is incredibly important. It is an absolute imperative for your website to have all of those elements so that you could get more and better cases. Make sure that you hire an expertly marketing company that knows how to build great websites so that your new website doesn't fall into that terrible statistics of 73% of new websites that fail to deliver the business results that you actually want. So when you're looking at all those websites down below, keep that in mind. The best websites are built by companies that know that the website is not just an online brochure, but actually is a great business tool that's supposed to attract and convert prospective visitors into new business. Thanks for watching.